Well, our next run is going to be super... Is this still on? I'm throwing a headset.
You're on.
Yeah, your mic is on.
Our next run is going to be Super Monkey Ball 2.
Wait, I love Super Monkey Ball.
Super Monkey Ball 2 for the GameCube.
I love this game.
This is a great game.
This game.
This is one of the all-time greats.
You played a lot of Monkey Ball, right?
Yeah. I basically had I like went through and I tried to beat it. It was me, Aatrox Stands. We tried to beat the game. And it's hard.
Yeah.
It is a genuinely hard game. And Coney's now joining us. Coney, hello.
Hi, everybody. Yeah, I don't know anything about Monkey Ball 2, but glockinmytoyota, we were talking for a little bit, and I like Monkey Ball because it's funny and silly. It's so precise.
It is.
Like and we were talking about the game is like just your left hand.
Well,
it's just the analog stick.
You move the stage, not the monkey.
Oh, you're right.
That's what people don't get. Yeah, I went through. We tried to beat all the games. It took me about, I want to say, 7 hours and then like 12 hours of just grinding to beat the first and then the second game. And it was miserable. Because like this is not even, like, that was just hard mode. And it took me like an hour and a half for some levels.
It's probably one of the most cruel, like, blind run games you could give to somebody. Just like, beat this.
I also think it's one of the most visually stunning speedruns. Because you get to the speedrun and it's like, or you instantly know, like, oh, that's impressive. That's just,
It's
that
really
just looks
satisfying to watch too.
Yeah.
They go clear.
They just look damn good.
I think the nicer thing too is that not only does it look impressive if you haven't played the game, once you played it once, you realize it's even more impressive than you originally thought.
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh, it's easy to flick. No. You will not move like that.
Not easy.
There's something to be said for how, like, intuitive it is to sort of see, and it's like, oh, this is, because like if you watch something like if I watch an Ocarina of Time speedrun or something, it's like, okay, he's moving very quickly, but there are limitations within the game that don't. It's not like Link is gonna jump all the way to the end of the game, but Monkey Ball is fancy.
Before we switch over, chat, can we get hearts one more time for Feinberg for crushing that Minecraft segment? I really appreciate it. Y'all spent thousands of dollars to make his life miserable, and he took it on the chin and was so positive. And I was given creative mode for about 50 minutes of my 1.5 hour run, and I was yelling. So, shows the men we are. And now I think we can hear you, maybe. Can we hear you? Wait, keep talking. It's going to come. I think, maybe?
Surely.
If you believe enough in us... You don't hear it? Okay. Well, they'll figure it out. They'll figure it out.
That's the problem.
We'll get glockinmytoyota up. glockinmytoyota is going to be our speedrunner today. Also, a really good Melee player.
Ooh, I didn't
really
realize, dude, so we were talking about Smash for a little bit. Dude went to Guts 3.
That's old.
Yeah, man. That was like...
How old are you? 23? What?
Ridiculous. Yeah.
You got into Melee before me, and I am 5 years older than you. You're 23?
23, yeah.
Wow.
Blew my mind.
You don't look a day.
You don't look a day.
I like that ending.
True, yeah.
Not even one.
I had the same thought because I was like, all right, Guts 3
I think
was like
I'm still
in
just hearing game audio.
2014, something like that. Which means that was a decade ago, so he was 13 years old.
He's good now. He won Mass Madness. He beat Calvar. He beat Bonfire. Like, he's taking names.
He said, and I hope he can't hear me, he said he was the best Melee game and watch. I thought that was Curb.
Oh, he called himself
Is
the best?
there any way to make it quieter? It's on the lowest, and it's like drowning everything out.
I mean, like,
the game audio.
He can't hear us, but like, low-key, that's bold. Okay. I'm not saying he's wrong.
You guys talking about me behind my back?
No, we're talking about
Monkey Ball.
Monkey Ball. We
Ball.
love Gon in I.
Gon.
Oh, is it Gon?
It's Gon, I, and Mimi, and Baby.
That's correct.
That's the big four.
He was saying Baby's the best one because Baby's tiny and you can see the
It's
stage.
true. It's true.
I think they're all great. I love every monkey.
I mean, they all, I think, functionally work the same. It's just looking through Gon's big ass
That's what he was saying.
is so hard to see it.
Yeah.
But anyway, he's going to be running Super Monkey Ball 2 story mode, all levels, which I believe you can pick which levels you play in this.
Yes.
You don't have to go consecutive.
Yeah, you do go consecutive. Wow, the game audio is so loud. It's like drowning.
You can turn it
everything
down.
out. They're working on it.
Maybe
it's been
not.
a problem.
You have to
Got a
use a
good
CRT.
soundtrack.
Yeah, they're trying to figure it out.
The soundtrack does go.
I
I think this game is what made Porter Robinson kind of who he is.
Is that right?
Yeah, it made him.
Yeah, no, you can pick the order that you play the stages, but you play them all in order because switching the order makes the loads way longer.
I can see, okay.
So I'll play every stage in order. No skips, no changing the order anyway.
But isn't there like a certain level where you can take a green goal and it's faster than going back?
That's actually only in challenge mode. I was going to mention that. In challenge mode, you can skip levels. In story mode, you have to play all 100 anyway, so you just take whatever goal is the fastest. So some goals I'll take blue, some I'll take green, some I'll take... I actually don't know if there's any red
But if you
goals.
take green, you go back, or no?
No, it's all the same in story mode. As long as you go through a goal, then stage is
Oh,
complete.
so you can just skip it. I
Everything's
see.
good to go. Yeah, exactly.
How's audio? Is it still tough?
Yeah, I'm hoping we can figure out this audio situation.
Which monkey are you gonna play?
He's playing baby.
You playing his
No,
baby?
it's II, actually.
Oh, you're II?
Yeah, in story mode,
Apparently
you're locked
story,
into II.
yeah.
Oh, because
You can only play as II
you
in
have to
story
kill
mode.
Dr.
Dr. Bad
Robotnik.
Boom. Yeah.
Well, I don't think you kill. Do you kill him?
Yeah.
No,
No.
you make him fall out of a blimp. But we'll watch the ending cutscene. I mean, why not? It's all of 90 seconds long.
Okay.
So
Right.
it's worth
he might die.
getting none of the context and then just seeing the ending is kind of fun. Yeah, they said like 5 minutes on this audio situation.
All right, we'll take a bit. We'll stall. Connor, can you laptop me?
Yeah.
Oh, you got to unplug that boy.
We were talking about Monkey Ball because I'm a filthy casual. I played Banana Blitz. I loved it.
Oh, yeah. That
I
is
have
a
fun
filthy
with any
casual.
monkey ball,
But
man.
that, the new one, Banana
That's what-
Blitz?
yeah,
You can't go
the
wrong.
Switch or whatever.
It's not, Banana Blitz isn't too bad.
Well, he called me all kinds of bad things because
Really?
Banana Blitz.
I
he
called
was
it all
really
kinds of
mean to
bad
me.
things? I don't
yeah,
think that's
no, you
accurate,
said
Connor.
a lot of really nasty things about me and my
It
family.
sounds like him.
which I
don't know
don't.
if that's
No, he's
true.
actually so sweet.
I think
I
I
don't
kind of
like
liked that one. You could get Sonic in it, right?
Yeah, you can play as Sonic
Yeah.
in Banana Blitz. In
And you
Banana
hate
Mania,
it.
you can play as Hello Kitty.
Oh,
You
is
play
that
as-
is
what?
is
Yeah,
Mania
yeah.
the newer one?
Mania is basically a remake of 1 and 2.
Yeah. But is that the newer one that came?
Yeah,
out?
that's the newest
okay.
full Monkey
Yeah,
Ball
yeah.
release. You can play as Hello Kitty. You can play as Morgana from Persona. Like there's a ton of
Danica
characters.
Patrick. You
You can play as the
Danica
dude from
Patrick, yeah.
Yakuza, Kiryu. You can play
Wait,
as him.
really?
Yeah.
How
And
does he
instead of
fit in
bananas,
there?
It's little like bottles of alcohol. Like I'm not even kidding. It sounds fake, but
Wait,
it's
that's
not.
awesome.
Is it just his head or is it
No,
his whole body
he's like
in
chibi
there?
style.
What-
Like,
what
little
are-
body, huge head.
What
yeah,
are Danica
it's
Patrick's
crazy.
like bananas?
What's that?
Or you were lying?
I
about
was.
that?
I was. making
You
a joke.
actually thought
I was
Danica
being very
Patrick
funny.
had a monkey.
She was in Sega
was in the racing game.
Yeah, she was
Yeah.
in Sega Racing.
Actually, that's kind of a good point.
That would be
Gotcha.
imagine her like in the ball. That'd
It would be
funny, dude.
that'd be kind of cruel.
in a
That'd be
car.
awesome.
In a car in the ball.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for the $10 from Per Celery, who said, "Love Glock in my Toyota and children getting their food." That was a great rest of the
Good
sentence.
save.
Awesome vibe so far. Really enjoying the event. Here's some amazing runs. Like the 50 Lord Mouse. Another 50 from Logan. You missed out on 300. I could not have done the 3-block jump, Logan. I'm coming clean. If you saw how I was playing out there, we're just happy to be out of the Minecraft segment, man.
Yeah.
Speak for yourself. I had a great time.
I do love how you keep saying it was your favorite Minecraft speedrun. It is flattering and also unbelievable.
He's just happy to be here.
He's just happy to be here.
Here, man.
Well, while we wait for it to get fixed, Super Monkey Ball 2, it's not too different from 1. Why do you run more 2 than 1?
Yeah, I actually don't run 1 like at all.
Really?
Yeah, some of the physics are slightly different. I've just never really loved the way that 1 feels.
Okay.
Certain things like falling levels where you're falling directly into a goal. You'll see a bunch of those in this run. They don't feel very good in 1 because the camera is like set a little bit lower basically. So it makes falling into goals way harder. And it basically functionally makes it feel like you're just falling faster and turning faster in 1, which can be really uncomfortable.
When in Monkey Ball, when I was a child, this would always frustrate me. When you go really fast, that it looks like you start slowing down, and then you go reverso mode.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's kind of an optical illusion. You'll see it on stages like Gravity Slider in this run, which is in World 2. It's like when you start moving so fast, it looks like you're moving slow because the checkers, like, it's kind of like, you know that phenomenon?
Or
where, like,
also on tires.
what?
You know?
I don't know what you just said to me.
Like when
Cody.
tires go really fast and then they go in reverse. You ever see a car?
No, I haven't seen
You don't
that.
know what I'm talking about?
I mean, I've seen a car. I don't want to sound like an idiot.
No, when a car tire goes really fast, it looks like it goes backwards and then it goes forwards.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Like a monkey
I've
ball.
only seen it in Super Monkey Ball, but I guess it was probably based off.
I get what you're saying. It's
balls.
like a fan.
It's
like
tires.
a fan will spin really fast.
Yeah.
They're just naming spinning things now.
So you guys can hear me fine, right?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
coming
Can
through.
you hear us?
Okay, yeah, I can hear you. I think we're good to go.
Oh wait,
Let's get
we
it.
got a dono. I got to read out. Coney Kiss Ludwig gave 25. No hesitation.
I'll do it.
No hesitation. All right. Glock in my Toyota ready. What do you prefer to be called here, by the way?
Just Glock is fine. That's good with me.
Toyota's my father's name.
Yeah, please. Yeah, just Glock is
Broadcast,
good.
can we turn down music slightly?
That is a good file name.
When everything is set up and good to go, you guys can feel free to count me in. Just
right.
like a 3, 2, 1, go.
You got it.
And we'll get going.
All right, I'm excited.
Me too.
All right, y'all ready?
I'm ready.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Run it, baby.
Go. Hit the button.
All right. So, Monkey Ball. Kind of using the first 7 levels here to explain some of the basic functions of this run. Boosting, you see here, is getting as much height off of walls as possible. The less time you spend on the ground, the less friction you get, the faster you go, right? So you'll see that on the majority of levels in this run, period. Like it lets you do a skip on this level, for example, just using the walls to build up speed and then skipping across this gap. The other thing you've noticed probably already is the menuing, where at the start of every level, I instantly retry, and at the end of every level, I instantly stage select. Basically, 2 frames after the goal tape is broken, the level registers as complete, and you can then skip straight to the stage select menu, and the level counts. The danger is that if you break the goal tape and stage select on one of the first 2 frames of the tape being broken, this level does not mark as complete, and you have to replay it.
Oh, I thought he messed up.
I thought he messed up too.
I thought you made a whoopsie.
Is this game the same where going diagonally is faster because it's like a square gate?
That is absolutely correct. Yeah,
And the
that's another
corners.
thing with boosting is you'll always see diagonal moves when I'm trying to move fast. The other main thing I want to explain before we see it is pausing, which is where you'll see most of the crazy stuff in this run, which is because this game runs at 60 FPS and the timer at the top of the screen also runs in 60 FPS, we can pause and unpause the game rapidly to find exact frames on the timer. And that essentially lets you make some stages completely invalid and fully skip a lot of stages.
And then the first frame, when you return back, it'll automatically pick what angle your controller's in, right?
100% correct, Ludwig. You already got some knowledge on this. This is awesome.
I've played a good chunk of Monkey Ball.
So because the GameCube's controller has an octagon-shaped gate, you can just put the stick in a certain notch until a certain frame and then switch your input to a different notch. And because
Yeah, that looks good. Do you have the same problem Melee
because
has?
this game is completely deterministic, the same thing will happen every time. So this is the first example of pausing. We go 65. 06 doesn't work. I'll retry that.
With notches, right?
Yeah. So
They
I'm
do.
going upright
Yeah.
until
We were
11, and
talking
now
about that.
up left to 56. Messed it up again. So all these pauses are completely frame perfect. 15, and then we're looking for 63 or 61 here. And it lets us skip the whole level.
Holy
basically.
shit.
my
Holy
God,
shit.
dude.
And now 110 is the hardest strat in the entire run. It's 7 frame perfect frames, or 8 or 9, depending on where we end up. So. Messed really late.
This is. I'm watching in silence.
I just feel bad for the monkey. You know.
Question: does this hurt the monkey?
Yeah.
No. II is having a ton of fun.
Oh, baby!
He sunk it.
Second try, that was clean.
Yeah, that's definitely the hardest thing in the run, but far from the only pause strat.
How'd
You'll
you
see-
feel the first time you sunk that? That feels...
It's pretty satisfying.
Oh, that
it's the
looks
kind of
good.
stuff that makes you want to come back, right? Every speed game has that kind of thing.
You run both though. You run pause and pauseless.
Yes, yeah, I'm pretty much the best pauseless player in the world. There are other pause players who play pause categories that are really good. Like some people are better than me at pausing in terms of speed and consistency.
Right.
But I think across paused and pauseless, I'm probably overall like the most fluent player of this game.
Yeah, I'm a pauseless player myself.
But yeah, there's a good hybrid of paused and pauseless strats in this run alone. Like you'll see pausing on between 30 and 40 levels, so it's a good blend of pause strats like you'll see on this stage. There we you go like that.
That pause seemed like you didn't do shit.
Oh, wow.
I know you did shit. It just didn't seem like. Oh.
So that is called an insta-pause, which is, you'll see it on some levels where if there's a range of frames,
Oh, it's just to change direction instantly?
It's essentially, since on Coaster, anything between 0.63 and 0.56 can be made to work. You just do one quick pause, react to the frame you see, and then play accordingly. Right, so you have like 5 different plans, and you just react to which one you land on.
What's that Music King quote?
Input information, what's the winning combination?
I've never heard him say that. I've never heard him say that.
Schoolhouse
That's
Rock.
a Smash documentary reference.
Okay.
It's like
I was thinking that. Oh, this is the level. This is the level.
yeah, this one you'll see maybe a little optical illusion on. We got some good speed here, so we can take the first ramp.
Holy shit.
And,
Oh, my God.
Pretty much skip the whole way.
Oh, dude.
Dude, look at the monkey.
Oh,
go,
no.
man.
That poor monkey.
This kills the monkey.
I know his ass is dizzy.
And the End of World 2, we got some flashy stuff here back to back to back on starting on Inchworms.
Oh, which one you go?
We're going to end up in the blue goal, but probably not the way you expect. We're going to go here, and then we're going to hit 26.
Dude, the music is so good.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, no, that wasn't the way I expected. I got you there. You got me there.
wait, you beat it.
Totalitarianism,
I
there
thought
is a pause strat here, but we're going to do it pauseless.
Okay. Piece
For
of
the
shit.
cool points, I messed it up. But we'll get cool points on the second try. It's a 2-frame range, but I like to
love
do
it
it
when the run is
pauseless.
cool.
People are
Yeah.
saying cool lasts at least 4 attempts.
This level's called totalitarianism.
There we go.
What a comment.
Oh, my God. Wait a minute. Yeah. That's deep. Okay, Sega.
Is this supposed to be fire? I feel like I don't remember this being fire.
We're in hell. Yeah.
We're in hell.
It's only World 2 and he's in hell.
Yeah, it got hell
What did
quick.
the monkey do? This is his torment.
I think in the story they like literally. What do? They go to like a factory or some shit.
Oh, yeah. We'll go all over the place, man.
They literally just follow the doctor around, and then he gets away.
This game doesn't have the diner. I asked him, I was like, what
It
about
does
the
not.
diner?
Yeah,
that's
no
in the
diner,
first
no
game?
Burger Cube. That's Monkey Ball 1. Yeah. All right, so moving into World 3. Got some pretty cool. The World 3 is a good mix of hard pauseless stuff. Like this stage is really trickier than it looks. You basically just have to get some really precise hits and build up as much speed as you can across this. This is not the fastest attempt on organic form, but that's okay.
Right, because the more bumps you get, the faster you go.
Precisely. This is another stage with an insta-pause where I'll just do a quick pause and react to the frame I get. So 61 is one of the easiest ones.
It's crazy that he. Oh, beast!
Nice.
How did he?
I couldn't even see the 61.
Yeah,
by the way.
that's what I'm
how
saying.
fast he paused.
I love this game.
I guess
you end up being paused on instas for like 3 frames ish. So when you're trying to hit a frame normally, the estimate is that it takes like 0.8 to hit a certain frame. But on an insta-pause, it's taking 0.05 instead.
Imagine how good it feels for the monkey to get like a frame perfect.
Yeah.
If anyone tries to go home and just do 3-3 the way he did it, it'll take you so long.
Yeah.
Speaking of, this is another really cool one. I'm going to retry. There is a backup for that, but I want to do the fastest strat here because I think it's the coolest one. So we want 20 and then 16.
It's fascinating because like there's no way to like intuit the way to do it. So like every level is its own little challenge, but each one is so distinct.
I think it's just probably a community collaborative effort of labbing.
It
Yeah.
is.
What, was there a website on the wall?
It's a, like
there?
amusement.
Yeah, it's amusementvision.com. They're defunct now. That URL has not worked for about 15 years. But shout out to Amusement Vision.
they
man.
probably
They made
got
some
so many
bangers.
hits from that.
They made some bangers. Yeah, they made F-Zero GX, man. That game's awesome.
They did crush.
They did crush. So the End of World 3 has some pretty kind of normal pauseless strats. There's not too much crazy stuff. 3-9 is a pretty cool one for the uninitiated.
The
But-
music in this world is amazing.
Oh, I love it. Yeah.
I cannot stop staring at the fish in the background. I have no idea why, but
Yeah.
That's Fred. His name's Fred the
Okay.
Fish.
You
That's what-
just
that's what
made me
everybody
recognize
calls it.
there are fish.
So 3-9 downhill. This is the first example of like a pure falling strat in this run, where you just rely on instinct and timing and
I love that.
Trust your
Pull
heart.
off vibe.
Yep.
go straight
there
in
you
the goal. On Junction, we do a strat that's aptly called the No Wall Challenge.
Okay.
It uses a clip to get to the goal, and we found through extensive testing that the best way to get the clip is to boost specifically without touching the walls. And for some reason, that just makes this clip work way more.
Fair enough.
So we call it the No Wall Challenge.
Just the right amount of speed.
Yeah. We're headed into World 4, which is, in my opinion, pound for pound, probably the hardest world in the run. 4, 7, and 10 are definitely the biggest pockets of difficulty. But 4 is just brutal. It has maybe the second hardest pause strat in the run on seesaw bridges, and it has just some crazy pauseless stuff. So it starts pretty chill, but it'll get pretty crazy.
What's
by
even
the
like
back
going
half.
on in this world? Like,
We're
what is
inside a
that?
whale right now, actually.
That's so not safe for a monkey.
Yeah, there's
Indeed.
like whole cities and societies down here too. It's kind of fucked
Oh
up.
my god.
What's crazy
we
is
gotta
that's not
eat
the
it.
only whale in literature that people live in. People just like vor in whales.
Yeah.
Where is Monkey? He got it. Good job, Monkey. I'm curious, how like optimized is this run? How stagnant is it? Like,
It's very optimized.
Okay.
I don't really know how to describe it other than saying it's very optimized. And
Sure.
I am right now like, whoa, what the heck? That was crazy. I'm not going for anything safe. I'm basically doing strats as if I were playing for record and just letting the chips fall where they may, because I want this to be as cool of a showcase as possible. So there are definitely safer things that I could be doing on certain stages, but I feel like just playing with reckless abandon and trying to do the hardest thing on every level, even though I might die on some stuff, results in a more cool
4 or
run.
5 triangle holes. Okay.
This level
Launchers.
fucked
Yeah,
me
people
up.
hate this level.
This level
is one
sucks.
where we
I
take-
remember
this is
this
one where we
one.
take a green goal, as Ludwig was alluding to earlier. Any goal is fine, and the green one is the fastest.
Genuinely one of the worst levels in the game.
Well, he beat it pretty easy.
Yeah, but he's good at the game.
That is still one of the hardest tricks in the run, if I'm being honest. But we got a first try, which is sweet. The end of World 4 really is just brutal. From launchers onward, it's pretty much just 5 hard levels in a row.
Jeez.
Low key,
last
that looked
three in
like you
particular.
pressed W key.
Yeah, it looks that way. It's a little more precise than that. This one's really tricky as well. Just some precise timing.
This one's
Oh
miserable.
my god.
And we want to sneak into the green
Yeah, the
goal.
goals like fall. Oh
Little-
man,
I'm
this one
pretty sure I
sucks.
turned off the game as a kid.
But there's so many you can hit though. So
We get a tiny
how
little
hard could
clip
it
off
be?
of that. Ah, man, too much speed again.
Yeah, he's doing it a cool way, but the way you're supposed to do is they like slowly sink in, and even that, like it can fall before you get there.
Oh,
yeah, I clicked eject on my GameCube and put in like Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. That's what I would play.
I keep just going a little early here. There we go.
It's crazy. I couldn't tell the difference between a fail and a success.
And this one's similar to Curb Bridge. It's only 5 frames instead of 7, but it's still 5 perfect frames, and it lets you do something pretty crazy. So hopefully we can get it.
Ooh.
70 goes 30, and then 30, 23. Okay. And then there's a tricky adjust on the end of this as well that we have to do pauseless. We do like that, and we should be good.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Cool.
I get so scared for II, but he's in safe hands.
He's in safe hands.
This is another level people hate. This is like a casual killer, I feel like, Arthur.
Yes, this level sucks. Sorry,
No, you're good, man.
just don't like it. That's a crazy strat.
Wow.
Yeah, you bounce straight off the ring and in.
I probably spent like 30 deaths just falling from the sides trying to land right in.
It's crazy how you could tell you're gonna sink it from like a mile away. You're like, yeah, this is lined up.
This level's low key really hard.
Low key, really hard. It's a.
Is this not just hold for? Oh, that's not a gate.
You
I
go
see.
through the teleporter, you go through, you go down,
Yeah,
you go
yeah,
around.
That is a killer in pauseless runs too, because that clip to get up is insanely inconsistent pauseless. But in paused, it's a lot less painful, thankfully.
He lands this. Yeah.
Yeah, free fall, pure falling. There's a few strats that are just pure falling straight up.
And that's what you're saying you like better in 2 than 1 is the falling?
Yeah, like if you tried to do that in the SMB1 engine, man, that would be.
Are there no
way
bonuses?
harder. What's up?
Are there no bonus levels?
Nope, those are only in challenge mode.
Oh, okay.
No bonuses. The next stage, 5-5 bead screen, is one of my favorite strats in the round. What
level's
the?
so-
Oh, I hate those
This level's so hard. This level's so hard.
That, I don't think I can explain how strange that collision was. That's one of the weirdest collisions I've ever seen on this level.
Yeah, he beats of that.
I don't think I made it
hate
this
that
far.
part.
Oh, here we go.
Shift.
Bead screen is really precise, but it's super cool looking.
Oh my god. Oh wow. Oh dude.
I think this will work. Yeah, we're good.
What kind of sadist? Oh jeez.
And
There is a kind of like sick satisfaction in watching you dominate these levels, which were clearly designed to like. It's sadistic, right? Like somebody put this together to piss you off.
This game's genuinely very hard.
I think that's kind of the heart of monkey ball speedrunning is that people fucking hate a lot of these levels because they played them when they were 11 years old. and just got punked, right? So then you watch somebody really good play, and you're like, man, maybe it's not all so
The power of human ingenuity.
Kids nowadays,
Exactly.
they play Fortnite against bots and they win and they feel good.
yeah.
Back in my day, Super Monkey Ball 1, Godspeed.
Hey, can we not get political, man? All right, yeah, Rest of World 5 is pretty chill. I mean, this strat's pretty cool. It's another kind of just pure falling strat, but it's got like 7 seconds
Oh, I
of preamble.
remember this one. Yeah.
I mean, that's just how you're supposed to beat it.
Yeah.
Maybe not exactly, but
I was in the Prima guide.
it gets the job done.
That's definitely the primo guy, yeah.
Coming up on the halfway
Wow, wow,
point
wow.
of the run.
This level's incredibly hard.
Yeah, that's a tricky one. It's one that's just, like surprisingly, even casually, it's just easier with a ton of speed than to do it slow.
I feel like that makes the marking like a good level.
Yeah.
Is when you can go as fast as possible and win.
I was gonna say, I feel like that's a pretty common thing in Monkey Ball, where like you could just overanalyze the level, be like, well, if I go slow and take it easy, but if you just shoot through,
I tend to agree.
Seems better.
There's a lot of levels where just going for it ends up being the better strategy. World 6 has some crazy stuff in it. 6-3, 6-5, and 6-6 are all pretty ridiculous.
Are there no levels that you like want to play button? Like you're just
What do you mean play button?
well, like because you sometimes the game spawns you fast forward and they have a play button.
Oh yeah, no, you pretty much are always just going to go off wherever it spawns you. There's some like beat screen where you press a pause button to get to the goal, but for the most part, you're just trying to take the fastest path. So here on Opera, I'm going to do an
no,
insta
we're in the
there.
soup.
And then we need
forgot about the soup
83.
Oh yeah.
it's carrots and potatoes and fish.
These monkeys have had a hell of a life. It makes me feel like I've been playing too much online and not living enough.
Yeah.
I've never lived in soup.
Coming up on 6-5 tiers, which in my opinion, for my money, is the hardest strat in the room that
You're
doesn't
lying.
use pausing.
Oh, not that level.
No, I think this is the hardest strat in the room that doesn't use pausing. We're going to take the second wire here, which is really, really hard to do.
I've seen you 2 times say that it's the hardest and 2 times succeed at it.
This
Not
game
even a
kind of
problem.
easy,
Yeah,
actually.
Maybe. This one's also really tricky. It's just a really precise bit of air movement here.
His ass is flexing.
Let's just go
I
right
dead,
through the
deadass watched him do a
middle.
speedrun last week. He said the exact same thing he said here, and he first tried it both times. And I'm starting to think, because he could say it and we wouldn't know.
Yeah,
He could
yeah.
get up there and it'd be like his easy level, and he's like, guys, this one, you would never
He
know.
could have been on. He could have been on 1-1. Just
Yeah.
like nobody could complete this. Only me.
Takes a real goat.
I promise I'm not lying. I promise. Like this one's easy. I won't lie. It'll look hard, but I promise this one's not that hard.
Okay.
Okay.
I promise. It's
No,
not
I
hard.
trust you. I trust you.
Like this one's harder, even though it won't look as hard. I promise. So this stage sucks. There's 4 switches that make the goal pop up. It's a terrible casual level, but we can just aim right for that one and bounce straight in.
Oh.
You have to like find which of the 4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you're supposed to do like basically guess and check. It's pretty stupid.
Yeah,
This
that's
level's
stupid.
really hard. It's really easy in challenge mode because of just the way it's set up, but in story it's super tricky. I think we're good though. Yeah, that was a really.
I don't understand what you mean.
What's up?
Why is there a difference?
The walls, basically. The walls that you boost on in challenge mode, since it's in World 10 instead of World 6 in challenge mode, the walls are different, which makes the whole stage function.
Oh. Is challenge mode all in World 10?
No, they're in different worlds than they are in story. a lot
That's
of
why
time.
the worlds didn't look familiar. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
I love this world.
We have some tight movement here on Spiral Bridge to try and catch the first cycle. We should be good. Yeah.
That's cool.
That's probably the hardest thing to learn in this game. Once you know how to do it, it's not too bad to execute, but just learning how to do that, I would bet that's probably the hardest thing to learn in the game.
Shigiro cycle.
There are people who are like crazy good at Monkey Ball, and then they try and learn that for the first time, and it takes them like 3 hours. World 7's got some crazy shit in it, though.
Washing machine.
Yeah, we're in the
Okay.
bubbly washing
All
machine.
right.
We got stuck in Dr. Bad Boon's clothes, and he put them in the wash.
That's lit.
That's like actually the lore. I'm not lying.
Okay.
It happened.
But if
What-
I was, you would never know.
What happened with the monkey soup? Why did we make monkey soup?
I don't know.
Okay.
I honestly don't really remember that one.
I remember and I forget.
Ooh, some weird collision here on Domino, but it's all right. We
What
can
are
back
the
it.
other monkeys doing during the story?
They're chilling. You
They're
know,
just around?
They're chilling. Yeah,
they
they're just
show up in the
hanging out.
cutscenes for sure.
Surely they
Civ,
wouldn't like
this
put
is-
baby in danger.
This is a fan favorite here on Civ.
He looked back at you like, "Are you going, bro?"
Yeah. He's like, we've been going nonstop, man.
Dude, earlier
boss.
he looked back and waved, and I'm so stupid because I waved back.
Yeah,
I swear to God, it just
I
happened.
love him, dude.
So you wait 4 seconds, you let them clap you?
Yeah, I'm missing the frame here. It's just annoying, but we'll
They should
figure it
make
out.
like dog or cat toys that are just monkey balls, but they're like little monkeys in them, and they have like catnip in it.
I think you literally described a Kong.
What?
Look up Kong. It's a dog toy.
But what, like monkey ball though?
Nice.
Like
You could put a monkey in it.
Put eye in it.
Shout out to this stage, Flock. It's one of the first big pause strats ever found in this run, and it still has not been obsoleted. It's still just the same as it's ever been for like over 10 years.
Love
Bro,
that.
bro looked back at us during the speed run.
I love
He's
that.
so cocky.
I mean,
He's so cocky,
I
bro.
held up for like 5 straight seconds. Come on now. Don't give me too much credit.
In this game, you're talking about how it helps have the GameCube gates.
Yes.
Is there like a box hitbox? Is there a controversy going on?
They're just banned straight up.
Really?
Yeah. Box controllers, custom notches, they're all banned.
base.
That's the benefit of when your head like rules maker and mod has a melee background.
Oh, you made the rule?
Yeah. The box and notches rule in specific.
He was prescient.
Yeah, I
you
stand
can
with
you
you,
can
bro.
kind of
Yeah.
see the train coming down the tracks,
You know what?
so to speak.
That was a good move
Good
right
call.
This was one of my least favorite stages in the game.
Yeah.
I don't know why I could not do
That
that.
drop
This-
is really hard.
yes.
This here is one of my favorite levels. You have to hit 2 super precise faces on these bracelets because they're not actually circular. They're made up of a bunch of flat panes, so you can just bounce on 2 of them like that.
there. W.
That's really, really hard.
I think I
to do
remember
as well.
HR taking 3 hours on that one level.
All right. Getting out of World 7 here. We get to hold up for a level, which is nice. You get to breathe for a moment.
You just press forward, right?
Yeah. You can do a boosted strat on this level to save like 0.6, but
I figured that on casual.
That's
I don't want to.
crazy.
I don't want to die.
No flex. I have like a really good record on that one too.
Oh, is that right?
It's like really close to world best.
Yeah, check the individual level leaderboards at the end.
This is one of the few wire levels in this game. SMB1 has a lot of wires. This one really doesn't, but we do take this outside wire and then take this one.
Where are we now? It's like Sen's
It's like a
Fortress.
factory.
We're in
Yeah.
Bad Food's factory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What does he make?
He actually makes the balls
robotic
for the
eye
monkeys.
eyes. No, he makes robotic
really?
eye
No,
eyes.
yeah.
Wait, robotic.
Robotic
God.
eye eyes, like copies of me.
Oh,
player.
no.
Yeah, you can see there's boxes in the
Dude.
background of robotic eye.
You gotta stop him.
What do they do though?
I'm on my way, Coney.
Did they
Okay.
Just give me some fucking time.
Why are you looking at me
I'll
again?
figure it out.
We're
man.
just
gotta
so
stop
worried
it.
about the monkey.
I want I to be okay.
The Newtonian clacker.
All right, we got a fan favorite here, an entangled path. It's normally a super long and boring and annoying level, but with the way the green goal is positioned, we can just go down here and go.
That's crazy.
Green level makes it easier sometimes.
Yeah, some of the green goals are easier for sure. I mean, the green goals may be harder, but the blue goal takes like 25 more seconds, so it's just kind of a no-brainer. Right? Oh yeah, that sound lives in the walls of my brain.
I was gonna ask, do you like dream about that? You know,
Oh,
like
yeah,
the little
I-
animation of the capsule opening.
I have
and-
monkey ball dreams
Really?
more than you could ever imagine.
Do you
Tony.
dream you were a mouse in a ball?
No, that's not monkey ball. That'd be like a mouse ball.
That's true. What do you dream of?
I'm gonna focus on my run for a moment.
Do you ever dream of a life together?
Do you get like Tetris brain? Like when you look away from the game after playing it for like a couple hours, does your perception warp? You know what I'm saying?
It used to. When I first started playing, for sure. Nice, got warp there. That's a good one.
W. I can't believe he did that while listening to your question.
It was
While
a very
listening to
dumb
Coney say
question.
something
Yeah, it
insanely
was a very
stupid.
dumb question.
Right. All right. Here on trampolines, we use some tight air movement to just skip the whole level, basically.
That was cool.
Jeez.
That one's high key hard. Sans trick.
High key, it is hard. It has a 10 banana rating on the difficulty meter on the stage select.
10
in this game.
bananas?
So, yeah, there's a difficulty rating on the stage select for each level, and it's completely arbitrary, and they're wrong on like 90% of levels. But
I know the bad guy mad as hell. He's
Yeah,
creating
right
all
now.
this
we're
stuff.
foiling his
Dude,
plan.
Come on.
so quickly.
He's checking his watch. It's been 23 minutes.
He's like,
Yo, Coney, where do you think we're going next? Take a guess.
Oh, I couldn't possibly.
after the factory.
After the factory, where do you think we're headed?
Monkey soup, Amusement park.
Go,
You got
guess,
like 2
guess,
seconds.
guess,
You gotta
guess.
guess.
Oh, I'm not going. Beach. We're going to a beach.
No, we're actually going
Evil
to
monkey
a
lair.
space colony.
There you go.
We're in space.
Yeah, he does launch to space.
This
Dr.
is,
Bad Boon's
this
kind of
is-
loaded.
This is maybe the flashiest easy strat in the run. It's like one of the easiest things ever, but it looks really hard for some reason.
I think any falling strat looks pretty good.
Yeah, I tend to agree. Falling strats tend to be really flashy.
Chat's kind of going what I'm going through, and I think a lot of us on this couch is going through, where the next thing happens too fast to react to the previous thing.
Yeah. This game is breakneck pace for sure. World 9 is pretty chill for the most part. It's definitely, outside of World 1, the easiest world. Which is nice because it kind of lets you charge up for World 10, which
10 is tough.
World 10 is really hard, not only because it's obviously the levels are hard, but specifically there is a shitload of pausing in World 10. So when you're like on record pace deep, your hands have to be so steady to hit all those like frame perfect things in World 10 and clutch up. It's very, very hard.
So how does World 10 work on the pauseless category?
There's a lot of really hard pauseless strats too.
Okay.
Like there are levels that are skipped by giant pause strats, but in pauseless you have to innovate new ways to do really long levels really fast, which can be just as hard sometimes.
Has doing pauseless made you better at paused runs?
In certain ways, yeah. It's like when you play a lot of pauseless and then you come back to paused, you kind of feel like the only things that are going to mess you up are pause strats, which is a nice feeling. It's nice like not being worried about pause strats. Speaking of pause strats, this is maybe like the most fan favorite one in the game. You can kind of guess what's going to happen just looking at the level, but we need to 03, and then it's a range here.
Damn.
Oh my God.
Little baseball.
A little bit of baseball.
You're not going to go in the tube, are you?
What's that? Oh, of course I am.
You are!
Yeah.
You've been skipping so many
To
of them.
use some really precise movement to get the camera to turn properly. We're
wow.
looking to get like a mid 45 here would be solid. Yeah.
The camera's not too
45.6.
bad at Monkey Ball,
No, it's actually really responsive.
which is crazy because I feel like in this era, they did not know how to do cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, just go play Monkey Ball 1. The camera in that game feels like turd compared to this, so kind of speaks to your point. Messed up the goal entry there, but that's okay.
I feel like what I like most is doing what I called Kim K lines, which is really thin, curvy lines.
Oh, yeah.
That makes me feel the best in this game.
Yeah, Monkey Ball 1 has definitely the most of those compared to Monkey Ball 2. There's not too many wires in this. It's really like tiers and pistons are like the two that you see.
Oh, is that what they call them as wires?
Yeah, wires.
Y'all don't call them Kim K lines?
No, not Kim K lines. Maybe
thought
that'll
that
catch
was-
on, though. Maybe that'll catch on.
Yeah, I thought that was universal.
All right, headed into the final world here, World 10. A lot of pausing, like I mentioned before. It starts off relatively easy. I mean, training is kind of a joke level. It's literally called training because it's supposed to like prepare you for the rest of World 10 or something. I don't really know. It's kind of stupid.
Oh no, we're in the computer. Oh
Yeah.
no.
This is Bad Boon's base. That's where we are right now.
Are there
So-
any runners who play on the PAL version for this
There
nowadays?
is- not really nowadays. It used to
Okay.
be like a big divide because PAL runs at a different frame rate.
Yeah. I tried to learn this game in 2014.
Yeah.
Spent hours trying to learn the strats, and I was like, I'm just that bad. And then random dude came in to chat and said, wait, you're not on PAL, are you? Because at the time, there was almost no strats for the... At least I couldn't find the PAL strats.
Yeah, PAL, basically the result is that you end up moving faster in PAL, which makes it play completely differently. Not too many people play PAL anymore, but it is pretty interesting to see how different things can be.
How does it even happen? Like, how when they're putting games in the PAL region that they just do that?
It's usually a frame rate thing. Like PAL
Yeah.
runs at 50 frames per
Their
second.
Right, but like, why
TVs
even that?
Their
Yeah.
TVs are dumb. They have worse
Yeah,
TVs.
They got
exactly.
different, and they got their European prongs
No
with
AC.
only 2 holes.
Yeah.
And yeah, they have no AC, so they can't have a third prong because it'll get too hot.
Yep.
All right,
And they're
we're
small
coming
That,
up on
that
the-
point is true.
The back half of World 10 is definitely like the most concentrated, crazy part of this run. The back like 5 or 6 levels.
How do you get over that?
These levels are so...
funky bit of collision. And
Chat,
now
I want everyone in chat to try level 10.
this is this is when shit gets kind of off the wall here. This last stretch of 5 levels.
This one can take a long time if you mess up, right?
It definitely can, but we're not gonna mess up.
Oh my god, I just noticed the miles per hour in the bottom left.
Dude, that
Oh,
monkey's been hitting some
dude.
crazy numbers. He hit like 500 miles per hour. at one
Oh
point.
no.
Do you know the fastest you go?
You can get up to 999 in certain custom levels. The fastest you'll see in this game is on Gravity Slider, where you can get up to like 300 or so.
Oh my god. The monkey just
postmodern?
splat against the sphere.
Postmodern's a classic. They put stairs in a ball game for some ungodly reason, but luckily we can use a pause strat to just Just skip right through it.
Why did they do that?
jeez.
Why did they do that?
All right, 3 levels to go here. 3 more cool ones. Revolution. I just like this strat. I don't know. I don't really have much to say about it, but it just looks cool. It feels good. You kind of go through the goal like sideways.
Dang.
Just looks cool.
Wow.
That level's spinning, right?
Yeah. The level basically it revolves. It makes revolutions. That's
Oh,
where the name
shit.
comes from. Here on Invisible, again, more pausing. World 10 is just full of insane pausing. 91, cool. And that is the last pause frame of the run.
This level's so bad.
And the final level time here will be when I go through the goal on Created By. Again, shout out to Amusement Vision. They made a banger of a game.
They just put their logo on the
And this is not an easy skip
Bro, they
either.
put their website. This is the least.
And that's
No
time.
Wow.
GG.
Wait, sub 30. That was good, man.
That was a really good run.
I was super nervous at the start too. Messed up a bunch of pausing at the start, but
No,
here
that
we
was-
get the ending cutscene.
Wait,
This
yeah,
is
show.
crucial.
Cut back,
cutscene.
see it, please.
The
Go back.
laser is finally charged. Now all bananas will taste like curry. Wow, that's his master plan.
Why?
That's the master plan.
Stop him.
Honestly,
they're
wait, that
getting
wouldn't be
ready to-
that bad.
Oh my god, the other monkeys are here.
Yeah, we're
Like,
powering up.
if
Yeah,
it's-
but all bananas.
Like low key, if it's the same macros, I mean, it's no
Baby's
different.
got the plan.
We have to damage the heart of the space colony to destroy the whole base. It's like the Death Star.
I didn't know they talked.
It's now or never. It's now or never, Coney.
I forgot they got cinnamon roll ears.
He
That's
doesn't
very
really
cute.
talk.
Gun
He's,
gun.
I feel so nervous right
Gun
now.
Gun's got a cute little heart bug.
he's like monosyllabic. He can't really say big words. You know?
Oh no.
What is his problem?
Also, he's also a monkey. Shouldn't he
He's
like?
a baboon.
I'm sorry.
Bad
Baboons
boon.
love curry, apparently.
Oh, okay.
Baboons
Famously,
are
famously.
bad.
Oops.
Baboons chef that shit up.
Oh no!
They went through the goal so quick that the rocket doesn't work.
They
It's like
did
the Blue
it.
Angels.
How is he not die from this? Oh no, he just falls out. Of
He
course.
dies. Yeah.
He doesn't die.
No, this makes sense.
He was so close.
Not
to
this
making
time, bro.
bananas taste like curry forever. And now back on Monkey Island.
Now we're back to good old Cavendish.
I remember when we saw this.
That's what we wanted, baby.
Nice.
It's very silly.
Guy got foiled badly.
If you fall from high enough in the real world, will you do that?
I think you just bounce.
That'd be a good
I
mystery
think you
piece.
just turn into red mist, pretty much.
I did
This
not
is like
realize it was voice
uncomfortably
acted.
close. Like, I don't like that. All right, well.
No more.
When did villains get monocles?
And then they got to do their magical chant one more time.
Oh yeah.
Yahoo!
Let us cooperate.
Yeah, woo.
What do they
Magical
do?
spell is poo.
Wow.
I know if I beat this at 9 years old, my ass would be doing it in front of the
Oh,
TV.
come on.
Like the
So
Mickey
happy.
Mouse Clubhouse.
That's what I'm saying.
Because that happens in between every chapter you beat, right?
It
Yeah,
does.
yeah,
I was gonna say, so you do- yeah, because I remember
Oh,
the chat
hell
started
yeah.
doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, every cutscene between worlds, they do the magical spell.
The cutscenes are kind of nice
What
in
is
this
he
game.
doing?
He's dancing.
Do you get to collect bananas?
Yeah, I skipped the credits.
I
he
like the
earned
dancing.
It's like 10
It's
minutes
fair.
long.
He
We
Earned
don't
those
need that.
bananas. Dude.
This game had 10-minute long credits.
Yeah.
I feel like it was made by
People-
6 people.
No, it's a
No,
big game.
but they made a
Amusement Vision
beautiful
was
game.
legit, man.
They did crush.
Post-credit scene, it's like a Marvel movie.
What's crazy is you can make as many great games as they did and not be around.
It's like a Marvel movie.
It's sad. Yeah.
Thank you for the $25 nut. That was the craziest part of the stream. Monkey Ball speedruns are insane. Great job to the runner. Great job to Glock.
Thank you. Thanks for
$5
donating.
from Joe Biden. This is the last of my campaign budget. Thank you. Jacob for the 50. Feed 'em kids. $100 from No Ryan. Thank you for organizing this. $100 from GMB Sparrow. No message. $10 from YU Wahoo. Glad my insomnia kept me up long enough to catch Monkey Ball and Coney. Oh, heck yeah. This guy just said, go Liam. He's not here.
That was me.
I get that a lot. I do look a little bit like him. So.
Yeah,
I see it. I see it.
Yeah.
Glock, any shout outs?
Yeah, shout out to my family for supporting me being here. Shout out to Banana Bunch. I love you all very much. Shout out to New England Melee. I love you all very much. Yeah. Shout out to Mogul Moves and the team here at Off Brand. This event has been a fucking dream so far. like 3 weeks ago, I didn't know I was going to be here, and now I'm here and getting to do this in front of this many people is fucking unbelievable. So
Here and killing it, man.
yeah, thank you so much for having me. Thank you everybody who got me here, supported me, and follow me on Twitch, glockinmytoyota, Twitter, glocksmb, and that's it for me. Thank you for watching.
You run Monkey Ball online a lot?
Yeah,
a round of applause for Glock. Give some love to. Where are you at from in New England? Are you Mass? You're New Hampshire. You're New Hampshire?
Oh,
Oh my God, Manch Vegas?
close together, man.
From goddamn Manch Vegas?
Yeah. Double Midnight Comics, Melee
My
Local.
gosh.
Yeah, I used
My
to.
gosh.
I used to be posted up. I used to destroy Ludwig in Melee.
Okay, well, can you tell people now that I'm actually like really good, like top 50 in the state of Arizona?
Your brand guy told me I can't like blatantly lie on stream. So I'm trying to keep with the off-brand brand.
I love your brand guy.
Yeah, Kelby, I think his name was.
Yeah.
that guy's
No,
on me.
he runs a tight ship. He
Yeah,
runs
and
a
I
tight
love
ship.
Red Bull. I love Red Bull.
Yeah,
too,
yup.
so.
Yeah, that's a big team.
Don't get mad at me,
Thank
Kelby.
you. Thank you for both those. Well, thank you very much, Glock. That was fucking great.
Thank you.
And we were going to play some Melee this weekend. I just don't want your Game & Watch.